Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's go ahead and put this up for a second. I got Uber Eats running, but go ahead and just turn it off for a second. I'm gonna turn it off just for a quick second. Mountain Dew, Tostitos. Look like some hair dye. Uh-oh. It's got makeup on it. Revion, Color 50, Light Ash Brown, Beauty Slant, Tweezers, Facial Hair Razors, Crest 3D White Toothpaste. Alright, it might not be too bad. Let's go see if we can knock it out. We got all the items. It actually wasn't as hard as I thought it was gonna be. You know, sometimes when it comes to the makeup items and female products, like, it can be difficult if they don't have the right exact aisle number. But we actually got lucky. And that just goes to show you right there how easy it can be to get in and get out on these shopping orders. Now, you do got to make sure you're picking the right merchants too, though. What's this? We got a Trip Radar, $2. Most of everything that come through Trip Radar gonna be trash. But, you know, using those shopping orders, you can quickly, you know, get your earnings per hour up versus just waiting on these merchants to finish the food delivery orders. You know, it might take them 10, 15 minutes sometimes just to cook the food if they don't even start until you get there. And we all know you done ran into those certain merchants that tell you 5 minutes and it really mean 15 minutes. Or, you know, they any host of problems like that. You know, we ain't got time for that. So shopping orders eliminate all of that. Let's go ahead and get this one dropped off, and we'll see what we get next. But I think we're gonna have a successful hour no matter what, because we've used our time the right way. Next order, $11, 5.2 miles. Now keep in mind, I'm at the drop-off of the last delivery. 11 for 5 is only 2 to 1 miles to money, but be smart about it. Let's accept that. Let's go ahead and go back the way we came, 5.2 miles. We have a 2.5 mile drive back to Snooks, which is where we got to go shop this order. Snooks and Walgreens basically share the exact same parking lot. So this is the same distance that I would have already driven back to Walgreens. Now, did I know I was going to get another shopping order right away? But no, I didn't. I'm not going to lie. I didn't know that. But this is what I'm trying to teach you in this video. Don't be afraid to, first and foremost, have your shopping preferences on within the DoorDash app. That's the first thing. Once you know that you got the preferences on, make sure you go to your preferred shopping spot. Mine is Walgreens and Snooks. And once I go there, accept that first shopping order, I know, boom, I got a high chance, if I'm doing this during the right time, to get hit with another shopping order right after that. Or at least another one within the next 5 or 10 minutes. And that's exactly what happened this time. So what's gonna be the final result is we've been out for 15 minutes so far. We've already made $11. We're 5 minutes away. We finna go in there shop for 5 items. Now Snooks may be a little bit more busy than Walgreens, but at this time of day, it ain't finna be that much busy. So we got 5 items to shop for. Even if it's a case of water on the order, it's not gonna be a huge deal at all. And since it's 2.5 mile drive to Snooks, we can subtract that 2.5 miles from the overall delivery distance, meaning this is another $11 for 2 miles. $11 for 2.5 miles. Easy money. And, you know, if we play our cards right, we might just squeeze one more shopping order in. And the thing I love most about shopping orders is, as long, you know, I'm not saying speed. I'm definitely not telling you to do that. Follow the traffic laws in your area. Do not be going over the speed limit, trying to rush and get there. But once you get up in that store, you better go over the speed limit inside that store. Your feet better be moving over whatever the posted speed limit inside your grocery store is. That way, the one thing that you can control in the equation, you are doing just that, controlling it and maximizing. Because if you can get 3 shopping orders done in an hour, that's how you make catering order money on DoorDash. I'll see you guys once we get to the drop-off with these little 5 items we about to shop from Snooks. And wouldn't you know it, before I could even turn the video clip off, we already finna hit our goal. DoorDash just sent me $12 and a $12 add-on. So now I'm finna be shopping for 2 customers. It say an additional 4.4 miles. So let's see. I was already gonna be driving 2 miles. So that means I'm going 12 for 6. Now I'm not gonna lie. $12 for 6 miles is not great. But when you working at the time of day that's not the most busiest time, and you shopping for them, you fishing for them shopping orders, this is pretty much the best it's gonna get. This add-on has 8 items on it. I'm gonna go ahead and accept that. Because you know what? The mileage is a little bit more than I would like. I like to get 3 to 1. But you know what? I'm more focused on let's get this whole shebang done in the next 25 minutes. If I do that, I'm happy. Yes, I might have a mile or 2 more on the equation than I wanted. But overall, where I'm going to be at, 34 bucks for the first hour, I'm cool with that. Especially with the way things is going on DoorDash, you got to take what you can get. And you know what I'm saying? Until we get into the dinner hour, closer to when it get dark out, I'm trying to make that 30, 40 bucks an hour however I can. And you see Uber Eats going off in the background. I almost accepted an Uber Eats order, but they sent me that add-on quick. They lucky they did. Because if they didn't, I would have been multi-apping this customer order with an Uber Eats, making my 30 bucks that way. But that's how you do it. As you can see, we got their order dropped off. Too bad I didn't get the drop off. Missed the recording, but that's okay. You can see it at the porch right there. Now we are about to head to drop off number 2. And you know, the traffic ain't even that bad out here. I'm happy. You know, them school buses and kids getting out of school can add some traffic, but we got a quick little 3-mile drive, and we will be at 34 bucks for the first hour. Make sure if you brand new, hey, hit the like button, the subscribe button, and notification bell so you don't miss no video. Continue with photo. Hey, you want to know what's crazy? These people, every single person over here got their dog just out. I'm talking about just out for no reason at all, y'all. So I don't know how, but it say we made 40 bucks. Hold on, one of these customers must have added to the tip or something, because this ain't making no sense. It say we at 40 bucks, y'all. We is supposed to be at $34. We did an $11 order. We did another $11 order, and then we got stacked with a $12 order. So this offer is $12. Maybe the last order, yeah, maybe order number 2 ended up being more. Because wait, it had to, yeah. Because if that one was 12 bucks, order number 2, if it was also okay, so my first order was 11, and if my second one was 11, I think order number 2 went up to 18 bucks or 17 bucks. It had to. So order number 2 went up to 17 bucks. And you know what? I think my dash is about to end, but it ain't quite ended yet. It ain't quite ended yet, y'all. If my dash was over, I would be able to go into my earnings tab and see exactly how much I got on that tip from customer number 2. But no matter what, my earnings tab say $40.95. So we basically just made 41 bucks when we were supposed to make 34, and we did it on 1, 2, 3 shopping orders. So, hey, drop a comment below. Let me know how you think I did. Is it shopping orders for the win, pro shopper for the win, or am I just blowing smoke? Let me know in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next video. My camera about to die.